Welcome, everyone. Welcome back to Tales from the Table Studios, where you deserve a seat at the table. I am Extel, and you're watching War of the Magi, Episode 2, Medusa. Yeah, thanks, Tasha. Tasha, you get me.
Amazing.
We're very excited to bring Episode 2, War of the Magi, to you tonight. Tonight. It is nighttime. But before we get started, we're going to go around the table and have everybody introduce themselves. Just tell us who you are, your pronouns, what character you're playing, and let's hear a fun fact about their current mindset. Right now, let's start with a Matt.
Well, thank you. My name is Matt. He, him. I'm playing Yu Wong, he, they, who had some bomb ass tacos, ran from a scary monster, and might be a little enamored with our savior, our statue savior here. So I guess we'll see how that plays out. But I'm super pumped to rock and roll, and I'll popcorn it over to Crystal.
Hi, I'm Crystal A. She, her pronouns. I'm playing Vivian Vu. She, her pronouns as well. Uh, she fainted last we saw her, so I think that says how she's feeling. I'm in fact popcorn it to Lion.
Hey, y'all, it's Strike Lionheart once again out of my comfort zone in last place. Most people call me Lion. I use the he pronouns, and tonight I will be Ezra Eisenhart, who uses they, them, he, him pronouns, but really it's kind of fast and loose. Use whatever you'd like. And this is definitely the weirdest thing that Ezra's ever experienced, but somehow seems to be way more composed than when they were under the impression they were being chased by a monster that wasn't a monster. So there's that. If Ezra's ever really composed. And then I will throw it to Paul.
Hey everybody, I'm Paul. I'm back and I'm unapologetically black. I'm playing Franklin Freeman, continuing with our alliteration train of fun. Externally, Franklin is never wanting to let him see you sweat. Internally, we'll deal with that when he gets to a safe space. That's what I have to say about that.
Wonderful. And last but certainly not least.
Bing, bang, boom, bop, boom, bop, bam. I was last. This.
Hello, my name is Natasha. You can find me everywhere at Natasha B Cosplays. I go by she, her pronouns, as is my character, Mariela Galeon, aka Mari to the group. Fun fact about characters. I think there's a lot of serious denial and coping of reality going on right now in her head. So we'll see, similar to Franklin, how that'll work after they're in a safe place and she knows she can kind of open up the top of the boiling pot a little bit.
Fair. Very fair. And I am XL. My pronouns are he, him, but they will vary as I play a lot of different characters for this show. And I can't possibly tell you the mindset of all those. Oh, I'll tell you the mindset of our very special statue lady who just came to life. She is hungry. She's hungry, actually. A long time she spent as a statue, and it's time to eat something. And I think that's where we'll pick up for expediency, so to speak. So one thing, she'd not introduce herself at all unless asked, and she'd pick up Vivi and put Vivi onto her shoulder, and just say, "All right,
we're going to rounds then," because I already picked her up. Didn't notice at the end of the last game I did catch her, so unless she's physically taking Vivi from me.
Understood. I thought she had fell into the floor. We're good. So yeah. In which case, she would go, "All right, so there a place to eat around here or something?
Is there?
Actually, look to Matt. Like, is
Yeah.
there? Is there a place to eat around here?
Admiral.
Yes, yes, of course there is. How close are we from our usual hangout?
Pretty far.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. In that case, have
Take
I
some time
got
to
the
get there.
place for you? And I think you is gonna, if I may, I'm gonna take some liberties here. He's gonna lead, maybe just a block down. There's a very sketchy place. The sign has it's just like one light bulb in a corner that's on. The sign just says restaurant. When you look in, there's a guy in a suit sitting at a table. You don't see any food. You don't see any like hosts or anything. But you is gonna be like talking it up. He's like, "This is the best place. Don't worry." And then he's gonna as he gets to the guy in the suit, um, he whispers to everyone, "All you gotta do is be cool, and we're in. Just be cool, okay?" Um, Mr. Lee, hello. How are you doing? I've, I've got some friends. Great, thank you.
Does not move from in front of the door. Is expecting something. It's different every time, but is expecting something from you.
In that case, you is gonna he's gonna rifle in his pockets a little bit. He's gonna take out a little. This was something he was saving for later, but I guess since we're in dire straits, um, it's just like this little plastic package of a tiny moon cake that has like the kind of lava filling. It's like when you bite into it, that custard just kind of pours into your mouth. Um, and he'll be like, "All right, Mr. Lee, you drive a hard bargain. Here you go."
Takes it.
It is that time. It's Halloween time. It is just past that time of year. When is this again?
Inspects it. Steps to the side. Good to see you.
Good to see you too. And you is gonna lead everyone in, and as soon as we go inside, we go past what just looks like storage until there's a door where you see there's the outline of light. You is gonna crack it open, and then you start to hear sounds that are akin to like pool balls being struck, except a lot more constant and consistent. You hear a lot of chatter, and as we start to step down, you see many round tables with the spinning glass things in the center with various dishes. People are spinning it to get to which plates they want. People are pouring tea for each other. And what's most notable here is most people are having soup dumplings. These little dumplings that, I mean, similar to the mooncake he just gave Mr. Lee. Um, you, as soon as you lift it up to your mouth, assuming you're delicate with it, you bite into it, and then in addition to like the meat and vegetable filling, the soup just pours into your mouth, warming you from the inside. Um, and of course, if you peek behind, like, because there's all the tables, there's the diners, but if you peek behind, there's sets of dividers that split up the room, And beyond those dividers, you see what's making the pool ball collision sounds. There are people playing mahjong on green felt tables at the far end.
Are
And
they the technological tables that reset the pieces, the tiles for you?
oh, I imagine that most of them are,
Mhm.
but there's like one at the far end where like the oldest customers are like, we don't want that technology. We do it by hand.
Love
But-
this voice.
But you's just gonna be like, all right, let's enjoy. And he'll try to pull out a chair for statue lady.
She looks at you and is like, "Oh, well, thanks. Very polite of you," and sits down. Very like, very like. The only word I can think of is improperly. Like she sits down and she like throws a leg up onto the table, and is like, "All right, so where's the food?"
Oh, and I think you is gonna like flag someone down, and they'll wheel out the steel carts with the various dishes, like lifting up the little lids, for your perusal or whatever you want. You's gonna be like, it's on me, don't worry.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate it. Are you all gonna?
Yeah, so
Sit down.
I
Is
need a couple
she
orders
okay?
of xiaolongbao. I want a hot gao. I want like a couple different kinds of buns. We need to start with that at least.
I'm gonna get some water and try to wake up our unconscious friend here. As the rest
I
of you
also
start to
order
eat.
tea. I get like a little pot of tea for the table.
Yes.
Tea for the table. Let's see. So you have Vivi has the deep sleeper trait.
Oh my
correct?
gosh.
Sleeping and or are we declaring
it's-
sleeping and fainting are the same, or is it a different?
I'm unconscious. There's rest involved.
This is
mean,
an
here's the
important distinction. We don't know if this mechanically might come up later.
Yeah,
Like-
This is a
let's look at
very
the,
important distinction.
This is a
Especially
call.
for the
It's getting
nonsense
time
of us. Yeah.
So it says it's difficult to wake you when you are resting. I don't know. Does fainting count as resting? I don't think so.
Fainting is stress-induced detachment and
Yeah.
disassociation. So I'm going to make that argument.
Giving
I
up.
don't think fainting, unless you really want it to be the case, Crystal.
All I'm gonna say is fainting and resting have different gematria. They're spelled differently in Hebrew because they're different things. So that's just something to keep in mind. Wonderful Tellslinger. For no reason whatsoever.
I feel like this is trying to be used later for some reason, but it's okay. We'll make the call now. Fainting is not resting, so it is not a difficulty check to wake up Vivi.
So I'm going to gingerly and gently try to wake Vivi up at a new location and have some water ready.
Is
I
the
did not
help
randomly
action-
bring some salts in my lack of clothing that I currently have on. My
unlike-
glitter-chested self here.
not salts, but can I possibly give the help action by bringing just like some dumplings and like waving
know.
it, wafting it?
That's so
I
funny.
feel like a check isn't needed here, and I'll ask Crystal, how does Vivi wake up to this? Is this a nice waking up?
I think
is
with
this
the
startling?
wafting of the dumplings, it is now a more like, oh, hey, what's that? Hmm?
We're at the statue lady helped us. We're at a soup dumpling place now. I've never heard of a speakeasy dumpling spot before, but
Oh,
Here
this
we
is the
are.
mahjong place.
It's not a
Yeah.
dumpling spot. It's a mahjong place that serves dumplings.
That lady owes
Food
me
is
$5
priority.
still.
I'll make sure to talk with her
You
about
see,
that.
you all see the lady sort of look over and is like, starts to stand up, walks away slowly.
I'll be back.
I won't be.
Yeah, there it is.
And but as you all look, if you all look over to the statue lady, she's got like 10 bowls in front of her, and she's already eaten 5 of them.
Ezra has
and
not taken
they're
their
sort of
eyes off
stacked.
of her, like literally since they started walking.
Yeah,
So she's real,
Yeah.
which means the other thing was real.
Yep.
We weren't.
Please don't
turning.
faint again.
just like grabs a dumpling and just like the whole thing.
I can
Just-
confirm. I have experienced some real fucked up trips, but I can reassure you this is not one of them.
Can anyone explain to me what is happening right now?
None of us can.
And as just sort of like lowers the glasses just a little bit and looks at the statue lady with just the
like
Ma'am?
struggles to swallow for a second. Yeah. You all awakened to looks like pretty decent amount of curse energy inside of you. Not sure why that happened.
What
Does
Have
is
you ever been able to see those things before?
No.
No.
Well, it's hard
Hmm.
because we don't know what those things were multiple. You said things, which means that's not the
So-
only one, and that's already kind of a revelation. But how could we know if we had seen or not seen something before that we weren't supposed to see? That doesn't make sense. Respectfully.
Ezra, before we get deep into this, maybe we should all give each other. Maybe we should exchange names. That would be really, because calling lady isn't going to work extensive. Some names. Let's rewind all the way back to hi.
Yeah, we could do that. We
I'm
could do that.
Franklin Freeman, and your name is.
Solid plan.
Oh, Vera King. Nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet you too.
A beautiful name.
I'll let
What
other
year
people
is it?
introduce themselves, and I'll turn to you next.
Yeah, I'm Yu Wong. It's a pleasure.
Sure.
You asked the year. It's 2025.
We're in the future 7 years.
Oh yeah. It's
Oh
on
wait, no,
2025.
right. I forgot where. Yes,
It's 2018.
2018.
It's 2018.
Okay, keep doing the introductions while I do math.
Hi, I'm Vivian. What is cursed energy?
What's what you got?
God, what?
15.
Excel, do we still have the marks on our foreheads?
No, they disappeared while you were walking.
Okay. Hi, I'm Mari. I have no questions at the moment, just confusion as a general concept.
Fair. And you?
I think that's what most of us are overall, is very confused. You're introducing concepts that Ezra's going to argue about for the next several hours. And before
Because we need to know what they are. It's important to understand
I'm
what
aware.
it is.
I'm aware. I'm not arguing that you're not going to argue them, and I agree with the argumentation of them. But first, we understand you need to have a baseline of the language.
Oh yeah,
That's all I'm saying.
Agreed. Also, hi, Ezra. Yeah, I have to echo most of my friends here, and I think the most respectful way to put together the many questions that I have would be respectfully, what the fuck? Respectfully.
All encompassing, yes.
I mean, I guess the simplest question: are you aware what was going on when you were in a statue, or do we have to catch you up on a bunch of stuff too? Because I feel like this is about to be mutual information exchange.
Is it the first? I feel like the first thing should at least be establishing the baseline of what any of that was. Do we do we start with the history lesson?
I don't know. I don't know where we start with,
Guys, they're still counting the years. They still haven't
Yeah,
figured out the year
It's
difference.
200. Got it.
Oh, I feel like you could have figured that math out faster. No offense.
Let's not judge anyone for their mathematical skills. Look, different people are good at different subjects, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Some people are not.
You've missed
I-
a whole
I'm also
lot.
bad at
I'm
math.
wondering how much you knew about while you were in a statue, because that's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's been about 200 years. Your question, Vivian.
Vivian.
Yeah. Okay, lovely. Vivian. Cursed energy.
Yeah.
Negative motions given spiritual form, I guess you could say. So the whole thing is what makes up those things that you are talking about. Ezra. Yeah. We call them cursed spirits, but it's a whole thing because they're made up of cursed energy and all that other stuff, emotions surrounding specific things, or sometimes even non-specific things can coalesce and essentially form a sentient creature made of pure cursed energy.
So bad feelings
Usually
go
always
like this,
malicious.
then smash.
Yeah, and they're
Hate that.
usually and it's collective. It's a collective thing. They shouldn't be here though, but I'm glad I stuck around for the 200 years in case they came back, so that's nice.
You
Good to hear.
elected to
Shouldn't
be
be.
a statue for 200 years.
Somebody needed to do it, otherwise people wouldn't know about it in day in 2018. They
would
did
have
come back, and they
happened-
did.
What would have happened if we ran to somewhere else and not to where your statue was?
You probably
you
would have died.
Yeah, I'd probably be dead.
So us meeting was destiny, is what you're saying.
Let's not
There's no such
jump
thing.
that far into this conversation yet. That seems maybe a little.
Ezra has a love for predestination. Let's not get into this argument again. I don't
And-
have the.
Okay, love is a little bit of an exaggerated term. I just appreciate taking time to understand the moving pieces that lead to any one particular outcome versus another very similar but different outcome. Like in this case, 5 steps to the left and maybe we're dead because she's still a statue.
Yeah,
It's not really
sure.
destiny, it's more luck, I'd say. Destiny's not a real thing.
Vivian's
the
all but
statue
given
side.
up and it just started eating.
It's good you should try
So
to
what does that
dumplings.
mean that we have it a lot?
That's the weird thing. Okay, we call it's mainly in Japan. There's a lot more stuff going on. You're lucky you're not there. Otherwise, you might have died way faster than you would have with that guy. But anyway, it's a whole thing. Don't worry about it. You have it for some reason. You said you haven't been able to see it before tonight, correct? I mean, sometimes it comes out in weird circumstances and like traumatic events. Have you had any traumatic events lately? Eats a dumpling.
Like
Lately?
before this part.
Yeah, tonight.
Tonight is pretty traumatic. Yeah. We witnessed our teacher get slammed into a wall by a monster.
Did you see it before or after that traumatic event? Was it like, did you see the
We
thing
saw
and
the
then traumatic
monster
stuff happened?
do slam.
You saw
I
the
mean-
monster first.
Yeah.
I don't.
Maybe it was, no, it wouldn't. It wasn't that strong.
Is breaking a window considered a traumatic event?
You broke a window.
Spiritual or
You
traumatic?
broke a bunch of
'Cause
windows.
I
Or
broke
not
a
windows,
bunch of
mirrors. I mixed up the words in my head.
I mean,
I
I
was
Sometimes
windows
a
windows
window is a
reflective
mirror, but
enough?
all no mirrors are windows.
In Japan,
That's-
they call them sorcerers. Here, we took on the term Magi. It's a whole thing. But yeah.
I mean,
Wait,
I got
but-
chased by 2 monsters tonight, except one of them just turned out to be a very nice person returning my phone. I don't think that counts as traumatic, though.
It's pretty normal.
Are we looking
I mean,
at
I felt
scope
pretty
and
stressed
scale
at
of
the time.
trauma? I do. Oh man.
Any more questions?
Why didn't I see these things when I lived in Japan?
You didn't have the internet. Everyone has.
You said
it,
it's
but
like more in Japan, so wouldn't it be like even easier to see it there?
It's different. There's a whole theory about the whole ability to do this being involved with the way the brain is.
Is this
set up.
contagious? Is this like contagious?
Is this
Oh,
because
yeah,
we
that's a
hang
good
out
one.
with each
That's a
other?
good question.
Who got it
No,
first?
I mean we've always.
Did
look,
I
you've
bring it from
always had-
Japan?
Oh, maybe you brought it
I'm
from
gonna- yeah.
Japan.
You sound like you brought it from Japan.
I'm
Definitely.
so sorry.
No, it's a natural thing in the world. I don't know what you're talking about, spreading stuff.
Okay.
But like, it's a thing that occurs naturally. It's been here since the beginning of everything, and it will be here at the end of everything. If someone does something really drastic, there's people trying to figure out how to get rid of it, but it's a whole thing. I don't think we should. I think it's really cool in a way. Besides the monsters trying to kill everybody all the time.
Yeah, about
Definitely.
that. Now what?
Definitely on the definitely absorbed information in the statue because definitely absorbed information while statue formed. That's what I figured out so far.
Well, look, all we got to do is figure out why you awoke to
Wouldn't it-
this.
Why you had 5 random people amass the ability to see random spirits at a random time on Halloween, which in theory is also in the barrier between world. Nothing bad in predestination is. I'm just gonna slam my head down face front into the table like
Oh.
thud.
Okay,
Did
he's
anything
reached his
happen?
limit.
Fair.
Oh boy.
We should get some tea. We
Yeah,
should,
yeah.
Franklin, let's get you some tea.
Got back
It's a
yet?
good idea.
We got I ordered like a Longjing tea, so it's like really caffeinated. Let me get like a chrysanthemum or a jasmine or something else.
Way better
Ian's
call
just
for
like
this.
rubbing circles into his back. Breathe in.
I get a second
Get
pot of
out.
tea of like a flower tea that has less caffeine in it.
This is not a big toucher, but is like gently tapping the like underside of their like hand against yours, Franklin. Just that momentary contact for.
I sense a lot
He's
of
taking deep breaths, trying to breathe through it. It's
There you
working as
go.
best he can right now.
Yeah. That's a very good plan. I like that. It's just one by one. You just worry about the next breath. That's it.
Our teacher's
I feel a lot
totally
of
dead, isn't he?
unsureness coming from you all, and I think we all just would benefit from, just taking a seat back, relaxing, and just chill out. Tell me
Can I-
about those weird things I've been seeing outside. What are those like things that are on the? Is that like paved? The road?
There were roads 200 years ago.
Yeah, there were words 200 years ago, but not like that. I figure it's a road, but it's like paved and stuff. It's got like stuff, not like cobblestone stuff like I'm used to.
I just want to take half a moment because I need you to understand. I think we're trying. I want to make sure we're understanding where you're coming from, and that's totally valid. Yes, cobblestone, paving, asphalt. It's very different, and I get it. I totally get it. But I do just need to make sure that we're on the same page here, because for you right now, the most curious thing is the asphalt outside. But for us, the most curious thing is the giant monster that apparently we couldn't see before but could see now, that did try to kill us, that you pretty handily dealt with. And then we're like, oh yeah, you guys have like super energy, but also like just relax and move on so we can talk about asphalt is it's jarring for us. I just need to make sure that you understand it's jarring for us. That's all.
Yeah. On that note, I have a logic question. Why could the thing hurt us? Because there seemed like a lot of people when we were running away couldn't see the monster. Why does perceiving it make it real? That definitely convinced us that we were on something. Because no one else could see it, and it didn't seem to hurt the people that couldn't see it.
Oh, did you go into like a place where this thing was?
Yeah, we were at a club, yeah.
And it was in like, did it say anything? Sometimes they say weird
It
stuff.
said this thing that kind of reminded me of something.
Kept
About
asking
like,
us if we were there to steal its spotlight.
Yeah. So a lot of times there's like sometimes there's conditions that are meant for these things. Almost like, have you ever heard of ghosts before? Ghosts.
yeah.
These are those
Never,
things,
never.
right?
Mm-mm.
People
Nope, never.
people
never
have
heard
kind
ghosts.
of people have kind of related them to that. Like they're kind of like ghosts, I guess you could say. And they sometimes there's conditions that are met where if they're in a certain place, if you walk into that place or if you do a certain thing, then that did any of you touch anything in there?
No.
I mean,
Our
I did
teacher
notice something.
did say something before he got whacked
We
into
thought
a
he was
wall.
doing like a white person cult thing.
That's fair. I've seen a lot of those in my day. That's for sure.
He was
Killed a lot of them
chanting.
too. What did he say? Oh, was
So,
it like something emerged from
is this
darkness,
a-
blacker than darkness? Yeah, it's.
Oh,
yep,
Yeah.
that's one.
Yeah,
Yep,
that's
that's
a
it.
barrier.
Yep.
It's a barrier technique.
Yep. Franklin's gonna raise his head and rub his temples. Is this a like interacting with different levels of reality thing where they're like on one plane and now we access that plane? Is that how this works, or is this like they're always here and now we see them?
Yeah, they're always
Yeah, like
here and
checking.
there. It can definitely interact with other people. Like you don't have to be able to
Okay,
see.
just
it for it
checking,
to
'cause,
do
like-
things to you.
Like having my extra eye opened and now I see a different reality is a little bit easier to grasp, and they've always been here and I've just been blind and now I'm woke.
Well,
I'm
for
now
like,
surveilling the room. Do I see any just cursed spirits, even low level ones now? Did we not clock them when we came in? I feel like gambling is
yeah.
can
Any
raise that
persistent
feeling.
ghosts by the mahjong tables.
You see, there's one on someone's like shoulder, and it keeps saying, "Bet more, bet more, bet more."
Can we get it? Should we do anything about that? Can you do something about that?
Yeah, I guess I could, but it's just a low of one. It's not really doing much. Just making that person lose all their money.
oh, they're shading. I get it now. I think. It doesn't make it easier to accept, but I get it now. Kind of. I think I get it, guys.
Well, that's bad for that
Hold on.
person.
You see, she picks up one of the one of the utensils and just balls it into like a ball. Just like sort of shapes it, rounds it off, and then squishes it down. No, don't worry, I get it. That's fine.
Wait, no, but what if you hit the guy?
Oh, it's been a while since I've done this.
See, that
Rosemary,
doesn't.
Maybe
This is a bad. I don't like this idea. Maybe we don't. Maybe we don't.
she flicks it off, and it hits the thing, and then embeds into the wall, and you see the thing sort of disappear, and almost like ash away.
cool.
The person at the
cool,
table
cool,
gets
cool.
up and is like, I shouldn't be doing this anymore, and then takes all their whatever money they have left and gets up and leaves.
Oh,
Thank you.
I usually don't deal with the small stuff, but there you go.
So you're saying we can do that?
Yeah,
now?
if you learn how to use your curse energy, right? Have you met anybody else who does this besides that guy that you saw?
You.
You,
Cool.
Professor.
Maybe white creepy
Okay.
teacher guy,
Yeah.
but maybe white creepy teacher guy.
I wish Theodore was here. He's way better.
I actually check my email to see if he's emailed us at this moment, because either he's dead and embedded into a wall, or
Actually-
he is probably asking some questions.
Is
I
he
send
just
I
reading?
send an email to him. I'm like, "Are you okay?" Just sends email.
Franklin, you don't see any from him, and yeah, you send it. You don't get a reply yet.
What was the professor's name again?
Frank.
Frank. Okay.
Yeah,
Who's
let's
Theodore?
see.
Who's Theodore?
There's
You
a
mentioned
guy.
Theodore.
Hey, tell me all about this stuff.
200 years ago?
Yeah,
Would they still be alive?
I doubt it. Huh? There's ways.
Sure, great.
Not
Just
good
a
ways.
lot.
We'd probably have to kill him if he
Like
did
a
one of
lot,
these
a
ways.
lot.
What a miss.
Let's
1818
see.
is the
Yeah, so there was the Civil War, then the Spanish War, then another war, then another big war, then the Civil Rights Movement, and then and
We got our
Attitude
first
Era.
black
That
president.
God, this is,
Paul, I don't know if you can hear us, but if so, you have up. Yep, there we go.
I think it's catching up with him.
Yeah, give it a sec. Bear with us, y'all.
maybe try speaking.
Oh,
let's see. Are we here? Are we still losing me?
You're back now. Can you hear us?
Yeah.
I'm back. I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, your
Good.
connection
No
is
idea.
bouncing a little bit.
Yeah, a little.
Let me refresh real quick.
Fair enough.
Good? Not good?
It's
So far,
good so
so
far.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Let you know if it happens again. On the
Mhm.
back end, it looks
Let me
good.
see if I can start my rambling over again.
I believe in you.
All right. So there was the Civil War, and then there was like a Spanish American War, and then there was another big war, and then a second Great War, and then there was the Civil Rights Movement, which is kind of important for us. And then there was let's see, cocaine in the 80s, and then
So much
anime showed
cocaine.
up, and then there was the Attitude Era. That's really important. You missed that. And then now we're technically in the 21st century, and there's computers and there's cars, and oh shit, there's planes. We're gonna have to explain planes.
You have to explain the internet
There's a lot.
also.
oh
Yeah,
God,
the internet feels like probably super important to go over.
Yeah,
The
so
internet feels like an easy you can magically talk to anyone across the world now using the internet. That's a much
look up
easier
anything
explanation
you
in my
know.
brain.
yeah, it's like if all libraries were in one place now.
Oh,
But
that's
also,
fine.
there's
We
like
should use-
collective town squares where people can just go shout whatever to millions of people.
Yell at each other about dumb shit.
Might be relevant at some point in the future.
we
It
used to use
could be. I
barrier
mean, the internet feels easier to explain than planes, because pressurized tubes that don't fall out of the sky is usually a harder sell in my brain somehow. This is so Rumpelstiltskin and a half, and I don't even know what to. Yeah, this isn't even like Captain America different. This is like there's a lot. There is so much. There is so much.
I'm a good learner.
Oh, man.
You can learn as we go. Look, as we encounter things, you can tell me all about it. But for now,
Yeah, no, it's gonna
I
be
need to
it's
look
gonna
around
be
at
a
these
lot.
dumplings.
But yeah, that's a
Survive.
very base, loose, easy, simple thing, right? That was a war. There are lots of wars. Yeah, we're still second-class citizens. Don't get stopped by the cops. They'll probably shoot you. You're probably used to
Sure.
that kind of sort of maybe. That hasn't changed.
I'm used to the cops. They always try to catch the, people that run away.
Yeah, but there's no slavery anymore. I mean, there is. It's the prison industrial complex, but that's a whole other conversation.
They
I have to
pretend it's
explain Jim
not.
Crow at some point in time. All right, this is gonna be. There's so much to cover.
Well, listen.
Sure,
One,
sure.
they can't shoot me. Bullets don't work. They probably won't work on you anymore either once you get good enough. So there you go.
Oh, bullets have changed. I'm gonna let you know. Bullets
Oh,
have
yeah.
gotten. It's not. It's
It's a
bullets
real
got a
thing
lot
these
more
days.
efficient.
Bullets
Like,
got
I'ma let-
real bad.
Bullets got way different. Let's not assume that balls of they work way different. And what I mean by way different is they shoot much faster, like hundreds of thousands of them in a minute.
They can go through like much tougher material as well these days.
I would not
And it's-
rely on the idea. Like,
Really?
you do stuff with stone, there are bullets that shoot through like feet's worth of stone.
And it's really
Not-
easy to get it most of the time.
Oh,
They're-
Yeah, do not
they're
rely on this idea
really
that bullets
easy for
used to
people
not be a thing, because they could totally be a thing now.
Yeah, they totally. Yep, it's
All right, I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, like we're gonna. It's not a minute and a half between shots. It's the blink of an eye between these things. Yeah, bullets are. Yeah,
All right, I think I'm still faster than that, but
okay. You. I'm not going to argue you're faster than one. It's when they get the multiples of 100 at a time in your general vicinity.
that's fair enough. All right, well, this has been very entertaining and very enlightening.
Is there like a place we should go? Are there I don't know why you would know where there are people. We have to go track down Professor McChantyface, because that's what I'm calling him now. I don't even know. I assume that's not even his real name. I assume that's an alias. I assume his credentials are not legit now if he does occult shit.
I mean,
what's his
He
name?
was trying to get us out of there, though. It seemed like he knew
Um,
he was.
did say run as his last words.
I'm not saying he's a bad dude. I just
No,
assume
no,
that's
no,
not his real
no.
name no more. I'm like,
But now I'm trying to
like-
wonder, like, how he's like. I wonder if he knew like this Teddy, that she brought up. If it's like maybe
I mean,
they
Teddy could be like his
descendant.
ancestor. Maybe it's like
Proteges or-
hereditary.
Yeah.
Those occult societies tend to be like in the family.
that's true.
True.
Mhm.
I'm just going to take out my phone and look up his last name and go to ancestry.com and put it in because we have the internet.
Oh.
It's useful.
Go ahead. It's not hard, I don't think. Frank Carter is his name.
Mhm.
You do see he is an ancestor that was around 200 years ago. That in the time frame of his birth and death would make sense for him and Vera to probably have met, or at least be alive during the same time. Especially during the place in the South somewhere. We'll say. We'll say it was like Virginia.
what-
Let's do that.
Mhm.
Sure. And yeah, his name is Theodore Carter.
Apparently, there's a Theodore Carter that this guy's related to from back in the day
Oh yeah,
when he was young.
yes, that's Theo. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Yeah, Theo's probably pretty dead, but our teachers apparently did like 4 generations removed, if we're doing the math right in my brain out of character. Yes, about 4 generations removed. That's his
That's
like
cool. Yeah, we should go find
great,
him.
great.
Maybe know something
grandpappy.
about what's going on with y'all.
I mean, either he's still stuck in a basement somewhere and planted into a wall and not going to be much help to us, or he's not there. Like, those are our 2 options right now. We watched him get backhanded like he owed that thing a lot of money, and he did not. It was not a good look for him.
No, it's not.
And then we booked it.
Do you have
So
anything of his on your person?
Physically, no, that's not.
didn't really think to pick anything up while running for our lives.
The one time that I don't grab something.
I want to be clear. If he is dead at the bottom of a basement, us having his stuff is not good for us.
Sure. Yeah. No, I understand that. But, in the short term, it just happens to be a unfortunate.
I mean,
Well,
technically,
as
I
well
have his textbook he wrote. We all do it back at our dorms, but
But that's
Oh, I
not
guess that
technically,
depends on.
like his.
I don't know
Well,
what the extent it has his
that-
thoughts in it, you know, like
That
his
depends on the
work.
concept of ownership, right? Like
Mhm.
technically, because it, like you
Oh
said,
my
if it's
God.
his thoughts and he did put them on, and then he ships them out to share with people, it doesn't mean it stops being his concepts and his ideas.
Slaps
And
hand over mouth. How about we just check the basement as a starting point? Can we all agree on that as a possible course of action
I guess the
Agreed.
monster's gone. And
before
you don't
this
think
lady takes all of you's money by eating dumplings?
She has
grab
ordered
it
another
one.
10.
Oh my gosh.
My father does not pay that much.
I mean, I assume you's gonna hit that mahjong table and make it back. I assume he's here to hustle.
No, I'll be working.
Oh, do you want to?
for a while.
I can help.
Wait, what? You can help with mahjong?
Yeah. It'd be considered
Don't
cheating.
I don't-
But
I love how we're discussing Asphalt, but you know how mahjong is. Okay, I'm gonna try to not. Okay.
you know what? We can do it another time. We'll come back. I'll show you
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
tricks.
I need to memorize more of the plays. That's always my issue. I only remember like the 4 wins or like, you know, I just do like all the sequential stuff that's easy to remember.
Mhm.
That's fair.
I've never played, but I do have a
used
tile
my
somewhere.
strategy. Why?
Just one tile.
You know what?
That's not just one.
Let's not
Okay.
question it. We know why.
Listen,
We know.
I was sitting
We
at the
know
table
why he
and I
only has
picked it
one
up and I
tile.
was playing with it, and then we left, and I forgot, and then it was in my pocket a week later.
Okay, hurry up and finish your 10 dumplings and then we can go.
I'm already done. Let's
Drink.
go. She stands
Okay.
up.
This tea.
Cool.
And then I'm gonna order whatever alcohol I can. And I'm gonna take a shot of that because it's liquid courage o'clock.
Oh, one for me too.
Fair
Nope. I'm
enough.
staying as sober as possible. I don't care if that wasn't a trip. Mm-mm.
Vivi's got this. Vivi's correct. I'm with Vivi this time. I will also. Nope. And then there's just like the side hand for the high five.
So let's compress time here a bit as we head back towards the club. There's a few things that Vera mentions as you walk in, and it's different this time. Sorry, before I get to the things that she mentions, because she'll say them once you get to the basement. But it is very different this time as you walk into the back. This time, Vera wastes no time going there. She doesn't like look for permission. She doesn't look for anyone to like do anything. Once you are like, it's over there. She just sort of walks over there. And there is one of the bartenders who's like, "Hey, you can't do that," and she's just kind of like, "Watch me," and she does. She just opens the door and goes down there.
Do other people seem to perceive her as Lady of Stone, or how like do they see her as if she's like what do people seem
Just
weirded
to-
out at all, or
Just to clarify, I forget if I mentioned this at the end of the episode. If so, I forgot. My bad. But she's not a statue anymore. She was one, but she's now a normal-looking person. She's dark skin. Her hair is luscious and wonderful and poofy, and she's amazing and muscular, and it's a good time. She's
Amazing.
also pretty tall.
You don't need to
we're-
say anything else, Extel. It's okay. You got me sold. you sold me on her. It's okay.
if
Yeah.
if we're just heading down there, I think with the bartender, like as just looks over, and after a moment pats at their pockets, pulls out their wallet, and just sort of like does a quick flip and closes it. Official business, and we'll just keep walking.
And I'll go over and be like, "I'm so sorry. Everything's okay. We just needed to check something out, that we were here earlier and wanted to make sure that we lost a couple things and needed to just double check to make sure we didn't leave it here after the whole emergency with the fire alarm going off happened.
Ezra, roll roll something for me here.
Oh
Let's
boy,
roll a check
okay.
for this.
I don't
Oh,
know if
no.
you want me to roll something as well, because I do have sweet talk. So that's what I was trying to go for in the moment.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, I did the tried and true TTRPG thing of not thinking mechanically at all and then talking myself into a bad roll.
Let's have you
I
both
think you
make a
took
roll
luck.
here. I love this idea.
It's my favorite thing.
Let me look. What does sweet talk do? I gotta get to this is a trait, correct?
Yes. Oh, and I rolled a 1. It is
Ooh.
essentially I get to roll a d8 for trying to convince people of good intentions.
So 1 that is automatic success, lovely. Ezra, roll a let's call it a D10 here for this. Let's have you difficulty is going to be it's not too crazy. It doesn't have to be a 6.
You said a D10.
Mhm.
Oh. There goes
Floor
my
dice don't
D10.
exist.
Give me 1 second.
Floor dice do not exist.
That's a 10. But
Wonderful.
wait. I
Mhm.
got this. I have lucky.
Ooh.
So when I roll the highest number I can on a die, I can spend 2 effort to succeed instead of failing. So I'm gonna
Do you
spend
want
2
to
effort.
use that here?
Yeah, 100% I do.
I mean, it just costs 2 effort every time you do it. Just
Yeah,
spend all your
and every
points into
failed
effort.
roll.
That's the way it works.
Yeah, stack your effort up high.
Listen, we
Stay
can commit to
low.
having effort to do cool stuff, or we can commit to having effort for chaotic goblin hours. And I knew what I did when I made Ezra.
I love the idea of Ezra's like giving their heart, their like strongest, like trying their best here for this, putting
No,
their
see,
best
I
foot
think-
forward.
I think it's literally the opposite. I think it's the exact level of nonchalance that goes into it that is literally like an afterthought that kind of sells it here. like I think it comes off as, if it's okay with you, I think it comes off quite literally as being, well, if they were making it up, they clearly would have put some level of thought into it.
So two things happens with this. At first, Mari, you kind of see the bartender low-key believing Ezra. But they look very concerned. Like instead of being like worried about like these people just going into the employee area without permission, they don't work here. Instead of being like kind of angry about that, it instead like concerned. And then when you speak to them, they're like, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
we'll be so quick. It'll just be like 5 minutes. We'll be right out of your hair.
Okay, and just just be careful down there.
Of course.
Nothing. Is it like a a thing going on that do we need to evacuate?
Oh no, it shouldn't be anything bad. We just heard about what was happening. Want to make sure that nothing down there. We heard some reports of some things in the basement, so needed to just double check. Should be fine though.
Okay, sure. And yeah, they let you go down. And Vera, one second, while I reply to this. Yeah, I can't talk and type at the same time.
I feel like you probably finds the leftover plate of tacos and he goes at it again.
You know they're not good.
Yeah, they're cold.
There's no such thing as not good tacos to you. There are only tacos and uneaten tacos.
Delicious.
And as she steps down into the basement, she turns around and looks at you and is like, I just know are you a mirror or something?
Mari?
You get it.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, it's like costume. Halloween.
I've heard of yeah, okay, cool. It just dawned on me that you're wearing entirely like shiny stuff.
Yeah, yeah. So I
Okay.
could be anyone, but notably you.
Well, no one could be me, but
His
that's
name
wonderful.
is you.
Yeah, my name is you.
Oh yeah, okay. No, I see. It's like a pun.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, and then she turns back around and starts walking down the steps. She's like, "All right, oh, it's my turn to do this. I've never been in the role of teacher before. So, can anyone tell me what cursed energy is?"
I mean,
Bad
aren't we gonna
vibes.
look for a guy first? I could be
We're
wrong
getting to
here.
that. This is a teachable moment here.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
condensed bad energy.
Like from
Become
emotions.
real bad.
Yeah, bad emotions specifically, negative ones.
Negative
Fear,
emotions.
anxiety, hatred, all those things. And they kind of coalesce and make different things. But the thing is, everybody has it. Even people who aren't able to do the things that we now or you now can do. So, what does that mean?
Nobody's house is in the right thing, and every freaking person who studies astrology is right. That's what I've really gotten out of this.
Oh my gosh. Is everyone's Mars in retrograde?
Yes.
I don't
Whatever
even
that
know
is.
what this means.
Okay, good guesses, good guesses. What it means truly is that you can sense it probably. So here's what I want you to do.
Mars?
Focus on those negative emotions and use them and picture it. It's a whole thing. Picture it flowing through your body, right? And then picture it flowing to your eyes specifically. Is everybody doing it? Are you doing it?
Are you trying to have us manifest a vision of what we want? Because that's
Just do what I say. It's fine.
Oh
I
God.
start
You're
trying
a
to imitate
skeptic, aren't you?
telepaths from movies that have come out in recent years.
Franklin, I swear if the secret turns out to be a real thing, I'm going to be very upset.
sure. Why wouldn't it be?
How what's a negative emotion that Mari is feeling in this moment? And how is she focusing it?
Ugh, pissed that her lovely night out with her friends has been ruined by a giant monster and she was so scared and upset. Now that things have calmed down a little bit and like the monster's gone, just so upset that is like, what's happening? Just frustrated. Just all the bad energy of tonight is what she's feeling.
And as you focus it into your eyes, you can start to see what looks to be bits of blue energy floating off of the floor. And like you can see the sort of footfalls that you all have made. And then you can see in the wall there's a bits and pieces sort of on the edges where the sort of the brick has broken apart, and then inside you see a little bit of that blue energy in there.
Oh my gosh, guys, it works. I go over to the wall. Just
Ah,
fascinated.
see? It does work, see? You see? It's not a fake thing. Now you all try it.
I don't think it's fake. I just so annoyed right now. So very annoyed.
Use that. That's perfect. Use it. Yeah. That's it. That's what you need. Yeah. Yeah. Stuff is you're out of your element. There's stuff here that you don't understand. Does this work? Does this work for him? There's bees in the backyard.
What?
Nobody's else annoyed by bees. Bees get on my nerves.
No,
Because
I'm
you
just
were a
more annoyed
statue?
that apparently ancient spiritual energy is credible enough that silly white women have been co-opting it for the past 200 plus years. To shitty horoscopes.
That's fair. I guess maybe.
I will explain
The hell?
later. It's really bad. It's an industry. I don't even like. I don't even have time to explain what I don't have time to explain. Like, it's bad.
All right, wonderful. Use that and put it in your eyeballs.
Like
Yeah,
he's gonna
focus
rub
up
his
there.
temples, then he's gonna close his eyes and rub his eyes, and he's gonna open up and hope something happens.
Yeah, it works. You see the same thing that Mari saw, and all of you, to an extent, whatever emotion that you're using, whatever method that you find yourself able to see these. What Vera says, these are what we call residuals. It's kind of like impressions left by cursed energy when used. You all have been leaking quite a bit, but it's fine. You're not like leaking out. You just been exhausting. I'm surprised you aren't tired. You must have pretty good reserves. Anyway, think about containing.
Very
them,
upset
probably.
at how much sense all of those words made when put in that order, and the fact that I'm going to have to take some time to confront this reality.
You're okay. You'll be all right. Everybody does that. Everybody goes through it when they first learn about it.
You said
Some people.
you said something. Do people usually go through this earlier? Because you're acting like you're wondering if we had seen these before.
Yeah, usually you're born with this. Usually it's like this sort of thing that you kind of have from birth, that you're able to do this stuff. Yeah, the fact that you got it later in life either means one of two things. One, it was just dormant in you, and now you've woken up to it or something. Or two, someone has altered your brains.
Sure.
Let's see where he went. Oh, this flow
Wait,
of curse energy is
We can't just stop there. That doesn't respectfully again. I understand that communication differs a lot over 200 years. You can't just say something like that and then just carry on with what you were doing. That's not. Please explain more.
On the bright side, you might have an innate technique. She like walks over to you, Ezra, and says, "Okay, look, here's the thing. Everyone has cursed energy. Everyone. It's why these things are formed. Everyone who aren't, as the Japanese call it, sorcerers. We call it Magi here. But if you aren't one, a Magi, naturally we don't leak curse energy, but those who aren't do, because they're not really aware of it, because they don't have the capacity to perceive it. That energy leaks out, becomes these things surrounded by whatever fear. There's a few things we look out for, like volcanoes or hurricanes, or things that have a very widely known fear. These things are more likely to pop up because so many people have a few, are scared of it, or worried about it in some negative way. The thing is, though, is that you don't gain the ability to do this. You don't just get it one day. You're born with it. So the fact that you all can is weird. But again, sometimes things that alter your brain chemistry, like for example, an intensely traumatic event and accidents, concussions, things like that can trigger it. Not always, though. It's very rare that they do. But
I mean, I don't think
the fact that it happened to all 5 of you at the same time is not likely that that's the case, because everyone reacts to traumatic events differently. So 1 or 2 of you would make sense, but 5 is unheard of. Which means someone probably altered your brains.
That makes it better.
You stopped again on the part that we didn't want to stop at. That's
who would alter our 5 brains specifically for this?
Could be any sort of reason. Some people do wild things for, maybe they had a binding vow that they had to do something. Maybe someone, made a deal and the 5 of you specifically were picked for it. I don't know. It could be any number of things. Could just be someone's innate technique and they just decided to mess with you.
Sorry, you said binding vow, and we don't know what that is.
I'm throwing out a lot of terms. Just for now, just roll with it.
It's a vow that's binding.
Yeah, binding vow. Yeah, we get it, right?
Okay. It's kind of a pact you make with either someone else, yourself, or the universe.
Wait,
So
you can. Oh, no, go ahead, please.
So there's no body in the wall, correct?
No, he's not there. He probably got up and left. I doubt that would have killed him at all. Just a wall.
Just breaking a wall.
Just getting hit by a
Wall.
monster.
Just bullets.
Just wall?
Explaining tanks and nuclear weapons is going to be a trip.
Oh. Interesting. Yeah.
I'm sure,
Anyone know where the professor lives?
No.
Nope.
I mean,
Well, we can figure out where we went if we follow his residuals, or they kind of got messed up by you all, but it's easier to pick it out. He's got a pretty good flow. Yeah, it's got to be related to Theodore.
I was going to say, if we have like
his
30 minutes
personality
and
control.
someone knows what kind of car he drives, we could probably find his address pretty quickly.
Yeah, it's yeah. Agreed.
Like $10 tops.
Yeah.
Wait, Vera, earlier you wanted something that belonged to him. Is there anything here that belongs to him that you might be able to use?
Oh, now I was looking. Now, well, I needed something to see if he had residuals on it. I can follow his footsteps. He kind of all messed it up by walking through, but it's fine. I can pick out his.
Okay.
Again, he has a pretty good flow.
Apparently, the
Y'all's
same
flow's
rules
gonna be
apply to following residuals as to a crime scene. That's what we now know.
Yeah, pretty much.
We're learning.
Yeah.
Wait,
Dun
but if you
dun.
can control it and you
Like-
turn off the leak, then would you still leave behind like footprints?
It depends. Yeah. If you don't want to leave behind residuals, you can.
It feels
It's
like
hard
that might be
sometimes.
important for us to know right now-ish, so other weird monsters can't follow us all home.
Well, here's the thing. All right, so when you use your curse energy, you're definitely going to leave residuals. When you, it's possible to minimize the amount of residuals you leave so that they disappear quicker than usual.
That would be that feels like pertinent information. I'm just going to put that out
And by
there
that, you
for
just
everybody.
need to contain it better. Like I said, you all are.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you're
How do we
not
do
tired
that?
yet. Like, just
How do we do
picture.
I
that?
am
not-
tired. I am very tired.
How do we
See?
stop
See?
leaking?
But you've been breaking mirrors magically all day, so I also think that's probably part of it.
Probably.
Same thing. A lot of it is just visualization. Just picture. Okay, picture the energy flowing from you and out of your body, surrounding you, right? And then picture it being contained within you and only circulating inside. Right? Just picture that, and you'll be fine.
Make us
Sure,
practice
I don't-
Qigong.
Yeah, it's pretty similar. Yeah, so we learned a lot about it through that.
I don't. All right, that's okay.
Okay,
I
can
don't
you
even know how to visualize energy on a fundamental level because I don't really know what energy looks like.
We need to get you into an art class, dude.
How many electives do you have available next semester? that you can still add on.
She started walking away. She's like, I don't understand what's going on.
I just look real. Like, I don't disagree, but I'm just like, I don't. The concept of visualizing energy just sounds.
We'll draw you a
all right.
picture when we get back. Let's just follow the lady who knows where she's going. And I start pushing
It is time to go on.
him in that
Yeah,
direction.
he follows. He's just like, he's in that, like, are you visualize energy? That's just I mean, like, picture it as water, and then you put the water in a pot. Like, that makes sense, but you can't
I mean, yeah, you can do that.
visualize energy.
Do it that
Yeah.
way.
Pretend
Actually,
your
that works.
body's
Yeah, however
a
it works
pot,
for you.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's this thing, Franklin. Maybe it'll help. So there's this concept of like an inner light, right? In
So this is happening as you're all
Mari
walking.
starts checking her phone.
And-
As you
and the way it works is so in like Jewish mysticism, right? Like there's this idea that you can take these tangible concepts, the like manifestation of your self-belief and your drive and your desire, right? And literally sort of put it into like a refiner kind of through yourself, right? So it's just kind of like just moving from one place to the other. Stop me if this helps. But
I mean, you're just describing King's Road style, and it's fine. Like, that's a
yeah,
much better
see,
metaphor.
you get
So,
it
like,
100%.
I do. It's just
Mhm.
the concept of sorry.
It's like you're prepping for the knife edge, but then
I know.
yeah.
Mhm.
You just stop, and then you just stop right before you make
Manifest
contact.
your fighting spirit. No, I get that. There are
You know,
metaphors
yeah.
I get. Just the metaphor of visualize your energy. Man,
Listen, you're just walking the King's Road now. It's fine. We're just walking the King's Road.
we're just walking King's Road. We're just walking the King's Road. We're just
Just
walking the King's Road.
Yep.
Walking the King's
Okay.
Road.
You know, he would be so proud.
As you just keep repeating, follow the King's Road, follow the King's Road.
We're
kinda
walking the
Mari,
King's
like,
Road. We're walking
no-
the King's Road.
Mari kind of starts inherently doing the yellow brick road, like little skip as they move down, like the double skip from Wizard of Oz.
Mhm. We're walking the King's Road. We're just walking the King's Road.
She is following these. If you all are still doing the thing where you're seeing the residuals, you'll see she's following the specific set as she's walking. She said, and she kind of has this. She's doing the Naruto thing where she's like got her hands behind her head as she's walking, and she's comes to a stop at some point. It's around. We'll give a number. We'll give a time that I forget if this is actually the time this goes on, but it's about midnight now, I'd say. Midnight to 1 a.m. somewhere around there. We'll say that some arbitrary time, and she stops mid-step and turns her head. That's not good.
What?
No, he's way over
What's
there.
not good?
It's fine. I just felt a presence I hadn't only heard about before.
Do you not be cryptic? Like,
Oh well, he's out, so
I think we
if
take
he comes
things
over here, it'll be a problem.
straightforward
But
is nicer.
What do you mean? Who?
oh, there's
he?
this entity that existed. This guy. Well, he was a dude who can do this stuff before, but then he turned himself into a cursed spirit, and
He died.
yeah,
He became a ghost.
he became a cursed spirit. There's more than one way to turn yourself into a cursed spirit, but anyway, pretty terrifying dude. If he came over here, we might all die, but I think it'll be okay. Anyway, let's find this guy.
Cool. Force ghosts, they're a thing. Cool. Excellent. Hooray. Hooray.
All right.
How much
Just-
further? This
Just
is
a
way
little bit more.
past my bedtime.
She has a
Yeah, it
5
is,
a.m.
man.
practice tomorrow morning.
I do.
Mhm. All right, hop on. He'll like get so you can just hop on his back and piggyback carry you.
Yay!
Mari's just like rents out, like, as they're walking, one of the e-scooters that are like littered everywhere throughout the city and just starts.
She leads you through to a park. And there are the sight before you is disturbing. You see Frank, your teacher, and he is in mid combat with this very large creature, probably about the size of a small house. And you see him leap onto the branch of a tree and then up and down. He has this sort of dagger that he's using, and he leaps up, jumps, and as he's falling down, he's slicing down the side of it. And she's like, "Oh, that's fun." But what else you see is that there are 2 more of these things. She's like, "Well, that's not good." All right, crash course, everybody. You take one, 5 of you, and I'll take the other one, and maybe help out that guy. Actually, you know what? Easier. I'll take those 2. You help out him. Done
I
deal.
don't think that.
All right,
What?
and break. she walks over. She takes a couple steps, and you see her arms and legs, just her arms and legs up to the elbows and the knees, turn to stone, and she leaps forward and grabs these 2 things by the face and leaps off into the distance.
I think I'm just gonna start by grabbing a hair tie, putting it around like the e-scooter's like thing to hold the pedal down and just jump off of it and let it ride into the creature if I can.
Wait, are we just
Like,
fighting this?
I think before we get there, that's a good spot to take our break. We'll be back, everybody, with more War of the Magi. We'll probably take a good 15 minutes here. Be sure to get up, stretch, hydrate, do all the things you need to do. We will do the same, and be ready because, well, we're about to get cooking. See y'all soon. Hello and welcome back to Tales from the Table Studios, where you deserve a seat at the table. We're going to hop right back into this episode of War of the Magi, episode 2, Medusa. And just at the end there, Vera left you all to help Frank fight this small house-size monster thing. It has this mouth in the center of its body. It is looking at Frank right now because Frank is the one fighting it, and you see Frank sort of like moving around the field and dodging and attacking and dodging and attacking, and he doesn't seem to have noticed you yet. But Mari, you're going to do something, and then we'll get everybody to reaction rolls. We'll say this is a surprise round for you.
Ooh, cool. Yeah, I had my hair tie on my hand before. Grab like the hair tie that I usually keep on my wrist to like press down on the accelerator for the little e-scooter I'm on. And I'm going to try and launch it into the middle of the, like, you said it has like a big mouth just in the center. I'm just going to go for the gullet.
Wonderful. So you're sort of launching this e-scooter then at it. And then this is definitely I count it as a sort of weapon attack. In which case we'll go with a D12 for this. Improvised melee weapon here, or range weapon. Melee weapon turn range weapon is what we'll go
A
with.
scooter, easy melee weapon. Easy melee
You
weapon.
yell an attack name? Like, do you name your attack and scream it at the top of your lungs?
Yeah, do
Don't
you?
worry about it. Maybe I should have. Maybe I should have, and I wouldn't have gotten a 12. Like, that's on me. That's
This is
on
like-
me.
Yeah, this is just road roller like V2.
To be fair,
It's
I
fine.
think what happens here is Maria's seen some crazy shit tonight. She's taken a lot of shots also tonight, and is very much of the mind of like, clearly all this magic weird stuff, real, clearly. Maybe that means, and they keep saying we can do stuff too. We had stuff glowing on our foreheads. Let me go for it. Duh. You may describe how it fails however you'd like. But that's
So
her
what
thought
did you
process
get?
running into this. I got a 12 on the D12.
So what happens is this does look cool. You do look cool
Thank
doing
you.
this. But the scooter sort of shoots out with surprising force. You all see from Ari, there's surprisingly it's just thrown out way faster and way stronger, so to speak, than you would expect someone to be able to just chuck an e-scooter. But it does go over this thing's head and past it, and you hear the crash behind it. As it doesn't even seem to register what that you have done this. It just continues fighting Frank. But let's get reaction rolls from everyone. Let's have everyone roll a D10 for this. I'm defaulting a D10.
Got a 4.
Same.
2 4s, a 7, an 8, 8.
I also got an
Let me see
8.
if
Let's
I'm-
go.
Hey,
Lower classmen. Let's
Yeah.
All right. Paul, you're the-
Younger
you're the
squad.
one. Please
Yeah.
don't have the same number as someone else, please.
It's okay, Vivi. We got this. It's fine.
What'd
I
you get,
got
Paul?
that rolling a d12 because my character has hesitate, so she has to do a 12 on a reaction roll, and I still got a 4.
Let's go.
Oh, wonderful. What'd you get, Paul?
I think my big advantage is it matters less when I am in the initiative. Hooray.
Wonderful. What'd you get for your roll?
I got an 8.
Ah,
8. Oh,
Hey.
Yes.
Team
oh
8.
no. Two of the most hesitant people are the ones that have to go first.
I'm deciding now who's going. But who had no? That's not a good metric because the only one who spent effort is Ezra.
We roll off. That's what the dice are for. That's what the
Yeah.
dice.
Oh yeah, let's do a roll off. Everyone roll it off, which is kind of what this is in a way already.
Okay.
But let's just do it. So Ezra versus Vivi, who's going first?
Got a 4 again.
Another 4.
Another
Got
4.
a 2.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Follow
I mean,
the
listen,
same
I'd rather
rules
you go
Vivi's
before.
going first.
Our hesitant Vivi isn't so hesitant.
Is not
is she?
hesitant right now.
Hesitant
I
anymore.
can kind of come up with the character reason now that I have to.
So Vivi first, Ezra second. 3 of you roll off here. Would you all get if you have rolled
I got a
already?
5 this time.
I got a 3.
5.
I got a 4.
3, and a
All right.
4. Wonderful. So that'll go Vivi, Ezra, Mari, Franklin, you, which is really fun because it's kind of how the order you are on my screen anyway.
Hey, nice.
So if you go like left to right and then left to right again from the bottom. Anyway, Vivi,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Yeah.
Oh god. Okay. As I was saying in our break room, I am struggling with the fact that Crystal wants to figure out how to fight shit. Vivi in character, having just been thrown into this, just before I do anything, are there any reflective surfaces in the park?
You see some puddles.
Some puddles?
Yeah. And there are some like shiny trash cans.
Tiny trash cans.
And you.
And you, yeah. But we already
And
established
you.
that you does not work with whatever the fuck is
Yeah, you
happening.
don't count in.
Okay, so in trying to maybe incite an incident, she's going to run to hide behind one of these shiny trash cans. And, you know, maybe her curse energy reacts to the reflective surfaces of it. You tell me.
Wonderful. So let's see. Are you attempting to use your innate technique here? I'm
Yes,
assuming?
like accidentally. So
Wonderful.
she's probably going to be like, nope, nope, nope. Runs towards a reflective trash can, and then we'll see what happens when she touches the reflective surface.
I think without not even a roll is needed for this. As you sort of run towards the trash can, you start to see it sort of like ripple as you're running towards it. And as you do run into it, you phase through. Anyone else who's watching sees Vivi disappear into the trash can. From here, everything is sort of a some of the trees that you saw on your right are now on your left. Like it's a mirrored world, and you see everything else happening over there, but it's backwards from where you were. And they don't seem to see you now. Like they saw you run into the trash can, but you're not really perceived any way else here.
Okay, this is weird. And then I try to run back.
You run back through the trash can.
Yeah.
Same thing happens, but you appear again. Everyone sees if you're looking, you see Vivi appear from the trash can again, from the side of it.
That's sick.
I don't know what just happened.
That
I
was
look back
so
at the trash
cool.
can. And then is there another trash can that happens to be like behind the monster fighting?
You don't see a trash can, but you do see a puddle nearby.
Working it all out in her head, she's then like, I'm gonna try something. Runs back into the trash can.
So everyone, you just saw your friend run into a trash can, run out of a trash can, and then go back into it after saying that she's gonna try something. But now, what are you heading to do? You see the same puddle
Yeah.
behind the monster there also.
I'm gonna run up to the puddle and try to see if I can see the correct world through the puddle.
Yeah, you see the monster and Frank fighting from the other side here, but you're sort of like looking up at them.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense. As you look down, it's like it's
Yeah.
almost like they're like you're seeing from their feet, if that makes sense, like where the puddle is.
Okay. She has no weapons on her. I don't think she hasn't had any shots beyond this. I don't think that she would reasonably be like, yeah, I can join this fight from here. It's so hard to be like trying to stick with realism, but also wanting cool shit to happen. Wait until I'm going to hold until he gets near it and try to like reach up for the puddle and like try to pull it down if possible, like its leg or something.
Wonderful. So you're holding your action.
Yeah.
Ezra.
Yeah.
You just saw that. You did just see that. That did happen.
There is a lot of Ezra just sort of almost like I don't want to say quite blue screening, but there is this clear level of confusion with everything happening around them in this moment. And I think that if it's okay, I think I'm gonna mechanically hold my action. But there is a full like, guys, what are we doing? This makes no sense. I understand that there's like something breaks and like flies right by them. It's like, look, this seems like a bad idea. I just need to put out there that none of this logically just makes any sense whatsoever. I think that's just, as long as it's cool, I'm just gonna hold my action.
Wonderful. Holding your action too. Mari, it is your turn. Your scooter did not do what you thought it would.
Right.
But you have other avenues maybe.
I think kind of like as she like launched it, she tripped a little bit, but she wears like these wireless headphones that music started playing in it. And I think, oh gosh, what would she do even with like music to support her? I think she tried to get at least closer because she was given a task of like, hey, go fight this thing. Go. I think she feels comfortable that at least this guy that she already saw fight seems to be like actively fighting and not doing bad. So I think she does try to run through it, but I think she's gonna try and like jump up because this thing is as big as like a small house. Are there like any sheds or anything like nearby to gain more like upper leverage on this thing that I could climb on top of?
Yeah, there are I'd say like there are some smaller trees and some like benches nearby that you could parkour your way up if you wanted to.
I'm gonna try and parkour up a tree.
We'll say it counts as your movement. And as you get up there, what are you trying to do? Just have like you have an action. you can do your actions and stuff.
I know. How close?
Attack. Mm-hmm.
How close am I? Could I possibly jump on top of this thing? Because I'm like, I don't want to be under to hit it. You know, the under is stepping grounds. Under is I can get stepped on. Over, at least it's a fall. It's a tumble. And it'll have to hit itself if it wants to hit me while I'm on top of it.
Wonderful. So you're trying to, I'd say this is like a diversion tactic.
Yeah. If you think it'd be easier to try and like avoid the tree altogether and try and get up on top of it through other means, let me know. If that avenue seems available to her.
Yeah, I think the best way would be binge tree leap onto it. But I'd say this is a
Move.
yeah, I'd say this is would require a oh no, it's distracted. I'd say yeah, let's have you roll a check here. So let's have you roll oh let's have you roll default in the D10. Let's have you roll a D10. Your difficulty is going to be a 6.
Could I use my sure-footed to use
Oh
a D8?
yes. Yes, I'd say that works. Parkouring.
Answer dance. That's a 1. Guys, I'm really good at this. I'm really good at
No
parkouring.
Scooter,
Oh, yeah.
all three.
Scooter was
With-
not the
so
move.
it's-
The move was parkour.
So describe to me how you leap up and then jump onto this thing.
I think as she's listening to the music, it almost is giving her that extra boost of concentration that she needs. Before she was a little bit distracted. They had just arrived on the scene. But it's almost as if everything else disappears as the music starts to just drum the beat, like the heavy 808s start to go off in her ear passage. Like it just fills her entire being as she jumps to the beat of the song. Like you can tell she's moving with rhythm, which makes her any possible like poor footing is completely negated by the fact that she is doing it all to the beat of the song, and because of that she's not hesitating as she goes up.
And you land on this thing perfectly and hold on to it. And it successfully distracts it. It is trying to grab at you, but having a hard time because you're able to move your way, maneuver to get out of its reach. And it seems pretty distracted for everybody else. It might be easier for you all to attack it if you want to. And we'll say that's your turn. And for Franklin.
Franklin is gonna walk up and he's gonna be muttering to himself like, "We're walking the King's Road. We're walking the King's Road." He's gonna stop by Ezra. He's gonna put the fork in his hand. He goes, "Just go Al Abdullah," and and he's gonna like hand the knife off because he stole the fucking steak knife in the last episode too, over to Vivi, and tell her to stay safe. No.
I ran into a trash can and
Oh.
disappeared.
Oh, that's
You're
right.
in the mirror
Alright.
dimension. She's with
Oh,
Dr.
I thought you
Strange.
came out the other side of the trash can.
I came,
You're stuck with
went
the
in, came out, said, I have
Okay.
an idea, went back in, and then you don't know
I
where
missed.
I am.
I thought you teleported back out. My bad. I was like, okay, so I'm very concerned now. He's gonna hold on. He's gonna put the knife in his belt. He's gonna hand the fork over to Ezra and be like, "Go Al Abdullah." He's gonna walk up himself and he's gonna be muttering himself about watching King of Rose and be like, "Hey!" And he's gonna yell at the thing and try to taunt it towards him and be like, "How about you pick on somebody your own size, you mealy mouthed motherless bastard?" And try to get its attention.
Wonderful, wonderful. Let me just make sure this isn't a trade or anything, right?
Nope.
This is you're just doing a thing.
Just doing a thing. I'm trying to make myself the biggest target, as one does.
Wonderful. Let's have you go ahead and throw down a D10 here for this check. It's going to be I'd say the difficulty probably still is a 6. Yeah.
I rolled a 2, so not a 1, but
Wonderful.
pretty good.
Wonderful, yes. Yeah, so you see it trying to get Mari off, and then hears you say that and turns and starts to stalk towards you. It's large feet. It looks weird.
Stump, snubs,
just
whatever it's got.
starts to stomp towards you and looks like it's getting ready to. It's looking like it's getting ready to like swipe at you as it's coming towards you.
Sounds good.
Is that all you do for your turn?
That is all I do for my turn, unless I need to hold my other action to do my other thing. But yeah, so
Got you.
I kind of wait for it to take its swing.
that's going last has got a worse reaction than all of you.
Sick. All right, is it on to you now?
It's on to you.
Okay.
It's all you
Got
Okay.
this.
Hey, X, I'm gonna try to use my curse technique. I'm stretching for this. So I think you, like, faced in this situation, is thinking back to Vera, what she taught about using the negative emotion, this cursed energy thing. And so he thinks about the negative emotion that creeps up on him every now and then that makes him hyperventilate at times. He thinks about his parents, about what they want him to be, about what they want him to do. And he has this feeling of desperation. He's desperate to find a way out of that path. But there's a part of him that always feels like he has no idea when they're going to come here, when he is no longer you again. He's the Wong son. And this desperation forces him to clench his fist in his bag. And I think he's got some like leftover garlic rye chips in there. And with that negative emotion, he's reminded a bit of the thing that he wants to do to get out of this, of cooking. And if I can translate this into my rank 1 ability, what I imagine is that cursed energy goes into the garlic rye chips, and then you start to like get the senses of cooking. The garlic part, you hear a sizzle. You smell the smell of garlic frying in a pan. The rye part, you start to get the scent of rye bread baking in an oven. And if I can use smell for this, I'd love to use this to give everyone +1 temporary hit points.
I'll allow it because that's really cool.
Yes, thank you.
So that takes your whole action to do.
Yes.
You all you start to smell as what was described, and like was said, you all feel a little bit more healthy. Even Vivi in the mirror world, the smells do translate into the mirror world.
Smells like
I
the
understand.
reverse of garlic, whatever the reverse of garlic smells like.
Bell peppers?
Bell peppers and beef.
Yeah. But yes, this is what happens. Is there any movement you like to do? Do you like to get closer, further?
No, I think
Do a
he's just
dance?
gonna stay because he's like so concentrated and he's not totally sure if it's working.
Got one chip in his hand. Come on, come on. I
I
support
need to
this.
cook.
And it's at this point that the monster, this cursed spirit, walks over to you, Franklin, and it takes a swing at you with its large arm. And you make a again difficulty 6 avoid check.
I'm gonna not. I'm gonna go ahead and let it hit me. Because
Oh.
I would like to have a reason for my curse technique to activate.
Wonderful. So in that case, this large hand comes up and smacks. I'd say it's doing from the top down, and smacks onto you. And sorry, 1 second. And smacks onto you. You all hear a loud thud as this happens, and the ground splinters and webs underneath Franklin. And how does it's technically isn't your turn, but I feel like it's a cool moment to allow it to happen. So tell me how does your curse technique manifest?
I think we get the like smash and like the clearly there's a spider web in the ground, everything shakes, like it hits hard, so it kind of pushes up like air. So there's that moment of like you can't see Franklin. So there's that moment of like something bad just happens, and then it doesn't. Like he is standing there with like one hand above his head, and the creature's just kind of looking at him, and there's not a scratch on him type situation. And like there's that glow because like we can all kind of see our energies. There's that glow that kind of washes over him quickly and like dissipates into the ground, and then it like sucks back up into him, and he glows a little bit brighter. And he's like just kind of smirks a little bit and is like, "That's new." And I'll mark off an effort.
And
maybe Vera was right about the bullets thing. I yelled down.
And Vivi, this is
I'm not testing that.
What?
This is the moment. This is the perfect moment for you to get involved. You see it sort of as it stands here, is sort of stepping over like right next to the puddle, and as it lifts its foot, it's like because it's going this like step back, and you see its foot hovering over the puddle right now.
Okay. So I realize I'm only rank 2, so I can't take anything through the puddle with me. But I think she watched as
I'll let
the
you do it
monster
for some effort.
For some effort.
Yeah. We'll say 2.
Okay. Well, I was thinking because she watched it try to stomp out Franklin, she would have like hoisted herself up to it. It's just like, Franklin, see that you're now holding it, and it's like, okay, you're good. And now you can see me here hanging out of this puddle, just like half of my body, the rest in the ground.
It is weird because her hair is like up, like she's hanging, but like for you, she's
Gravity's
right
clearly
up.
affecting her the opposite way, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Knife in the belt, stab the thing, I think.
Are you holding it with one hand or both hands?
I'm gonna say he's got like the hands crossed above his head type situation.
Oh,
because he
okay.
was not sure how cool that was. So
yeah. We will do something pulling through another time. I think she would actually go for the knife. So she hoists herself completely out, goes for the knife, and goes for a Achilles heel slice.
Wonderful. Love to see it. Go ahead and roll your. I think you can use a D. You can use a D8 for this, I believe, with your.
Well, it's
natural
not with
weapon?
my legs. It's with just a weapon. So
Oh yeah, because you're
unfortunately
using.
not.
Yeah, you're using a
Yeah.
weapon.
She doesn't
So
know if
it'll
she can do
be
that
a.
yet.
It'll be a D10 then.
18. Okay. 1.
A 1.
8.
This is. Are you in? Actually, because she didn't explain this, but I'll ask if naturally you're kind of attempting to do. Are you channeling curse energy through the knife at all?
I think it'll probably be like because she was just in the mirror realm that she already is kind of coated with it as she's like lifted herself out into the normal world.
In which case,
And
a
her
1 on an
intention like
attack roll.
flowed.
You all see for you, Vivi, as you sort of reach out and stab at this thing's Achilles tendon, or where the Achilles tendon should be, the space around you distorts and almost shrinks in on itself before it explodes again. And you all, if you are visualizing and looking to see curse energy, You all see Vivi's curse energy flash a black color with like red outlines, and you'll do double it. You'll do we'll say you'll do 3 damage to this thing, which makes it look pretty. It looks pretty rocked after that, given the damage that Frank had done to it before, and this here definitely throws it into some disarray. It does not look happy, and as this happens for you, there's a deeper feeling and understanding that comes to you for your cursed energy and how it works. It almost feels like it almost comes to you as easy as breathing to manipulate your cursed energy now.
Something clicked. Mm-hmm. She probably
can move.
Yeah, I
That was your
know.
action.
Well, I feel like I did move from puddle, unless they were like right next to each other.
Yeah, that's fair. So we'll say
Yeah.
that's your turn then.
Yeah.
Ezra.
So there's still a lot of that sort of like thing settling in. As the Chaos Gremlin, this is still far beyond. But we're engaging. Well, they're engaging. The things are going down. I have a fork. I know what we're doing. So Ezra begins running towards the thing, only to kind of realize. I feel like I imagine this happening about the same time that like Vivi comes out and like hits it, and there's that realization of like I'm too far away and have no idea if I'm going to be able to like run up on this thing. I also don't want to get crushed. So I think after a moment, Ezra just kind of like shrugs and goes, "Sorry, Abdullah," and is gonna pull back with the fork after kind of like tinking the ring against it. And I think it's in this moment as they go to like release it. So ring in Hebrew is tabat, which has the ability to signify infinity. A fork is masleg, which would have a gematria of 80, which represents abundance. Here's my pitch. I think that when Ezra goes to throw the fork, it is literally a rain of forks that fly like from the throw. I think that the way it works is he just throws the one, and they just keep sort of flying past and creating this almost wave of forks being thrown at this thing.
Go ahead and make an attack roll here. Your you do not have to use a D12. You can if you'd like to, or you can use a D10. But go ahead and make your attack roll. Again, your difficulty is 6. Oh no, it's not actually. It's 4 for this.
Use a D10.
Did you also get a 1? It was meant to
I also
be.
received a 1.
Wonderful. Same thing happens to you, Ezra. As soon as the fork leaves your hand and stabs into this thing, the curse energy around you starts to use distortion, explodes out, and the same thing happens to you. I think the both of you come out not only with a deeper understanding of your curse energy as a whole, but also your innate technique. And how do you kill this thing?
I think it is again this
Mari's
hailstorm.
still on it.
What?
Mari's, you're still on it. You can jump off if you'd like to.
I rolled a 3 for myself to dismount on the other side that the forks aren't coming from.
Yeah, I think there's just this hailstorm of forks that come raining down on this thing. just burying themselves in it like this oversized pin cushion. Just over and over again until it just is inundated with these. And then they sort of like tremble, and I feel like they fall to like ash, leaving just the single fork like dead center mass, but all these other just like small pucked holes all around it. And Ezra is just standing there going, what the fuck?
Frank walks up to you all, and you see as the forks start to disappear, and also the body of this thing starts to dissipate, and what turns to what looks like ash as the particles begin to float away. When did you? How long? When did you? Why haven't you told me?
Hi, Professor.
Now is the when.
Literally like a couple
Now?
hours ago when you got slapped in the wall.
We were told we had to see something traumatic.
Or somebody altered her brain.
Yeah, or that. That's
Did you alter her brain?
I can't do that. That's not.
You are
my
number one on the
thing.
brain altering checklist.
You were all, yeah,
brain
you're also
You're
altering.
like
number one on my
number
suspect
one
list.
You kinda-
suspect. Yeah.
That's-
and
that's
you
not-
weren't
that's
like the
not-
last
you're kinda
suspect
on
either
the-
before that. I'm just
I can't even use. I can't even use. Wait, a few hours ago, I shouldn't throw terms at you that you don't understand yet. But I
Vera
can't
already
do that.
did. It's okay. She threw so many terms
So
at
many
us.
terms. Vera.
And I
So
point.
bad at teaching.
The pretty lady.
Yeah.
The giant Medusa lady from prior, like 200-year-old Medusa lady person. There's so much. There's so much.
Wait,
She knew your
Vi-
ancestor.
Vera King.
Yeah. That one.
Oh gosh.
Um?
Oh, we're so understaffed. We've. Oh gosh, we couldn't keep track of that. Where did she go?
Statue.
All points in the direction of which she
We all
flew
point
with
over the
two
other things
of
that she took off to go fight. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
She's really bad at explaining stuff. I'm just letting you know.
That,
Yep.
That makes sense. It aligns with records. Okay. Don't worry. I'll explain everything to you all.
Don't worry. Okay, that is the silliest thing you could have said right now. Don't worry. Really, we just got done fighting monsters, and your response is "Don't worry." Would you also like to tell all the females to stay calm and me not to care about something that's super impactful? Try again, buddy. Just try again, because I've had a night, and you know what? The last thing I need is be told to stay calm, and it's gonna be okay. How about you start with "You have an explanation for this shit, and you're gonna fucking tell us." That would be a great place to start.
I was just gonna put a hand on the professor's
Yeah.
arm and be like, "Just take the L, professor. Just take the L."
Hands him your
I
cigarette.
understand.
Yeah. Here you go.
We want to hear
I understand
you know what's going on, and you can explain it to us. So I'm going to give you a rewind. Put your game down, flip it, and reverse it, and try one more time.
I
Quickly
understand
switches
this
the
is
song on her phone.
a jarring experience for you all. I will not lie to you. I cannot lie to you. I do not know why this has happened to you. I will do my best to help you understand what has happened, to help you understand what you now find yourselves a part of. Unfortunately, right now, it's important that we get you and her back to headquarters. Once we are there, you will be able to rest. And once you are rested and you have eaten and you have taken care of all the things you need to take care of, we will explain thoroughly
Mm-hmm.
everything that you want to know.
Great.
And also
Secondary
everything that you
location.
need.
All right.
We've
That's
been to
better.
many locations with people we do not know, Ezra. I don't
We've been
think
to
that's
so
the-
many, yeah.
And
This is
listen,
like,
at this point, worst case scenario, you can disappear into trash and I can throw forks at people. We'll be fine, I'm sure.
well, I can't do that. I just jumped.
Parkour's
You
You did a
Jumping's
really
cool.
good job
That
jumping.
was a really good jump.
Thank
yeah.
you.
It was an
Yes.
awesome jump. Add like a
Parkour,
couple
parkour,
backflips or
parkour.
something. That was very cool.
Also, why does it smell like garlic?
It smelled delicious.
Yeah,
It did smell
and
I was
delicious.
getting more
You was gonna hold up
peppers,
the
but
chip.
yeah.
It's because of this.
A tree is hurtling from the distance at you all, and
It dropped to the
before,
ground.
just before it like is about to hit, it doesn't. It suddenly like glitches over to the side, and hits the ground there. She's being reckless. Okay, we have to go. Okay, follow me, please. Stay close.
Sure.
And he rushes over there, compressing time for you to get there. She is a good distance almost to the other side of the park. And what you see is her still combating these things. From what you saw before, she probably could beat these things pretty easily, but she looks like she's having a good time actually. And you catch just as she sort of like she grabs one of them and lifts it and starts beating the other one with it. And until they both start to disappear. And she's like, that's good exercise. What were those? Like grade 3 or something like that? Not too
That
strong.
felt excessive.
Mari's just like lightly like grabs onto Yu's shoulder. I'm in love,
You too?
right?
And she turns around and she's like, "Oh, you guys did it. Oh, you two land black flashes?"
Looks at Ez, looks back.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah,
felt.
your energy is like way smoother now. It's cool.
Yeah, I do feel less anxious about it.
Vera, we don't have time for this, Mrs. King. Please, if you can come to me with headquarters, we can catch you up to speed on all the things.
This is Theo's great grandkid, by the way. I just gonna throw that out there because he didn't bother to introduce himself. Because none of you Magi like to introduce yourselves. It's like the third worst thing here.
There are more important things
Woosah.
at hand.
Fighting for their lives.
You said Mrs. King.
Yeah, I was about to say, are you Mrs.? Looks at the two that are clearly in love with this lady.
Is
Oh, yeah, I was married.
Was.
He's
I mean,
dead
listen,
now.
especially
He's
nowadays,
dead.
marriage isn't even really a stopgap. It depends on like what that marriage is like and what the parameters are like. But hey, was. And then we'll like kind of elbow nudge both of them a little bit. So you're in there.
But okay, let's go to this headquarters. Wherever it is. Is it still the same place as it used to be? We've relocated. Nice. I'm not under the White House anymore. Good. Yeah, it's good to know. All right, let's do it.
This is gonna look over at Vivi and go, did you say the fucking White House?
Isn't that off limits?
I assume it's a weird Freemason building.
Probably.
Yeah.
Is it at the Masonic Temple on 16th Street?
I didn't see any rings though. Aren't there usually like rings?
For Freemasons, I
women weren't
thought so.
allowed.
And we'll compress time here again. It leads you to an undisclosed location. um, and there's a certain amount of precautions taking place. What's weird is that he seems to take you through a building that's like an office, sort of office building. Um, and you just walk straight through the front door to the back, opens the back door. The back door opens up to a different building, a warehouse, which just shouldn't be the case. Leads you through the warehouse, up some stairs to the top floor of the warehouse, opens another door that takes you to what looks like a beach. Don't worry. You gotta jump in the water. It's fine. I promise. It is okay. It'll be fine. It'll be okay. I promise you.
get wet?
I mean, I like beach.
No, you shouldn't be. It's pretty intricate.
If I didn't just walk through mirror dimensions, I would find this a whole lot more unsettling.
Is that where you went?
It makes it harder for people to find where this is. It's a whole thing, but don't. It's harder. I can't explain it to you right now. It's so intricate. I don't really understand barrier techniques all too well myself. Besides the,
I assume it deals with dogs and scent, and I just belly flop into the water. Like I don't even got time.
Yeah, just
and as you
it's getting
sort
late.
of
I'm
jump
tired.
into
I
the
take
water-
off things that I don't want to get wet and I put it in a bag and like tightly wrap it.
As you jump into the water, you rise out of a pool, and inside of here it's this really modern building with concrete segmented slabs that make up the walls and the floors. Above is the entire ceiling seems to be made out of a skylight. And it stretches up for about 8 floors, and you see people running around, and some people are carrying papers, other people are sort of like looking like thumbing through tablets, and you hear people like yelling out things like, we need to make sure that someone's investigating the west side, please, because there was a pop-up of at least 7 cursed spirits tonight over there, and we need to make sure. Okay, we got it. And there's a lot of chaos and commotion happening. And Vera looks around and is like, wow, this place looks nice. And Frank, okay, we're safe here. You won't encounter anything like cursed spirits here. It's safe. I'll show you to your rooms or somewhere you can sit. If you want some rooms, we have some. You can lay down, go to bed. If you don't want to, I can show you to like one of our offices, and you can chill out in there if that's cool with you.
Very important question. It's more of an aesthetic question. Am I still covered in glitter, or did the water wash that off?
So, you didn't get wet at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like checking her hair after leaving the water. She's like, okay.
Bone dry.
I'm gonna pull out my phone to check for cell service in this weird dimensional space.
It's not good.
Not good? Okay. I'm still gonna try to send a text to my dad saying, hey, I'll be out late. Don't wait up. Lock
thing
all the
where it's like-
doors.
It does the thing where it's like trying to send for a long time, and then it's just like not delivered.
Is there Wi-Fi?
Oh yeah, the passcode is Kingly 45. It should say special grade in the name.
Does it send now?
It does. Hey, it takes back. Okay, I'm making durian ice cream.
What? Where?
Oh
I
yeah,
need that in my
you.
life. That's not even in game. Just me personally. I need that.
I read that out loud for you.
Yeah, I'll take you to the office space now. Someone will come by, bring you some food, and then after that, show you to your room. If you need anywhere to sleep, just ask. We're gonna get room set up, but yeah, just ask someone if you need like to lie down somewhere.
I was just gonna study tonight. I had something I needed to finish working on for school that I've been procrastinating. So
I'll pass out.
I'm going to go find a room to scream into a pillow in, and then I'm going to try to sleep.
I'm
Very fair.
spending the entire night, or at least until they forcibly remove me, trying to follow and understand as much of this insanity as I possibly can. Sleep will wait.
is-
We'll get there.
It is a time. It's much easier for you and VV to kind of comprehend all the stuff that was thrown at you as you start to think about the things that like were said to you before. It clicks easier, not entirely per se, but easier, with this more understanding of at least how your own cursed energy flows, and you can kind of see how you can translate that into other things. It is a interesting subject because it is very personal to you as you ponder these things, and some of you also might come to this conclusion on your own, but maybe it takes a bit longer for you. But it is very much, if any of you are sort of like testing out or trying to like figure out how this whole cursed energy thing goes, it is, you understand kind of that how you perceive it is more important than the explanations you were given by Vera. However you comprehend how to manipulate or do these things is much easier to translate to manipulating the energy than anything else. And after a while, a figure shows up. She's got a how do I describe? I'm deciding how her hair looks right now because I hadn't thought about that. Yeah, we'll say her hair is like in a bun, but they are French braids. Um, it's all black, a deep black hair color. She has dark skin. She has a scar on her left cheek, that is in the shape of an X. That does like pretty much goes across the whole cheek. Um, she wears these um, aviators that are not like sunglasses. You can see her eyes through them. Um, and she is tall. She resembles Vera quite a lot. she not the spitting image, but you can like you kind of look like her is like the vibe as you see her walk in this room. She has her muscles are way more defined, um, very toned in a sort of lean figure, um, hourglass. She's got um she's wearing a tracksuit at the moment, and she looks like she's like sweating. It looks like she just came out of a workout. She's like, so I hear you five are new to this. Holds a hand out. The name's Leah. It's nice to meet you. She holds a hand out to all of you.
yeah, I'll take her hand to shake. Mari,
At least someone leads with their name this time. Hi, Vivian.
Ezra, I'm Ezra.
You. and he probably holds onto her hand just a little bit too long.
Her grip is iron. Like it is a tough grip.
It's worth.
She doesn't like
saying.
she's not squeezing like to hurt you or anything, but you can tell by the way, like firm handshake for her is pretty for her.
Franklin, he'll give her a nod.
All right. Nice to meet you all. Sorry about the weird circumstances. You all, as I understand, have not been able to see curse spirits or manipulate curse energy before tonight, correct?
Yep. Yes. Correct.
Correct.
Yep. At least as far as we know. I guess we wouldn't technically. You know what? I did this already, and it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. However you want to process this is up to you. It is a lot to take in, and you all definitely have been through enough tonight for sure. And I want to ease your burden, not put more onto you. So, it's hard to get into all this, but I'll do my best. I'm in charge around here. The name's Leah King. I'm sort of the head Magi, I guess you could kind of say around here. I make all this run, and it is a intense job, but that's not the point. Point is, you all have kind of been thrust into our world, and I'll leave it up to you if you want to participate or not, but things are very dangerous, and at the most, I'd like to prepare you for your existence now as Magi in some capacity. So, starting tomorrow, you'll be able to go home tomorrow morning. Just want to make sure that you aren't. We're gonna run some tests on you, try to figure out what happened to you. If you consent to that, you do not have to do that if you like to. Although it would help us understand you better, both medical and spiritual.
We're just magic now.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to make sure we're all on the same page here. So we're just magic now, is what we're being told. We're magic, and we have been conscripted to fight scary, angry magic monsters made of bad, just collective human bad.
Definitely, you guys are magic. I mean, you guys did some crazy stuff.
Yeah,
I mean, listen, that
definitely
jump was magical.
feels magical.
Also, all I did was throw a fork. For all I know,
Also,
the fork
You
was
made a
magical.
million forks. I
Okay,
don't know
but
what
the
you're
fork
talking.
might have done that. The fork might be magical. That could be the fork.
I don't think it was a magical fork. Also, you clearly could see the energy because you were the first one of us to actually see it. So whatever other thing you can do, you'll get there when you get there. But you're the baseline at least.
Fair.
All right.
I don't want to like crap on you, but smelling garlic is a neat power. But I don't know how that's super magical either yet. Like there's some varying degree powers work.
All right, baby steps. We'll figure it out. I'm sure. Also,
Exactly.
garlic is fantastic, and like we'll
I mean,
get
you
there.
got
It
hit
is. It's-
really bad, and you were fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm
That's
pretty.
pretty magical.
Yeah.
Pretty magical.
Mhm. Yeah, it's not infinite fork rain, but it'll do.
Trash can teleportation.
Trash can teleportation also
That's
very
pretty
interesting.
good.
So-
Not just trash cans. I
Not
also
just
did the
trash cans, it
puddle.
was puddles. Yeah, it was puddles.
You
Oh.
could break
Mhm.
mirrors before. Do you think you could use mirrors? Because you said you were like poking into the mirror.
Yeah, and if
Yeah, and then
anything's
you're-
gonna give, probably
Leah sort of leans
anything
up
that
against the wall.
reflects.
Yeah. So how about we all get sleep? Because I'm fairly sure exhaustion's going to set in pretty soon, at which point in time we're all going to get giddy and laugh about anything, and that's not going to be productive.
Points at Ezra.
What? Sorry, I was
Someone,
thinking.
someone's going to say poppy seeds, and Ezra's going to lose his goddamn mind.
Yeah, and I still have an early appointment at the rink, so sleep would be nice.
So we would all like sleep.
Yeah, before you go to sleep, they're preparing rooms. I'll take you to them in a second. But before you go to sleep, is there any questions you'd like to ask me? Clarification or anything? I know my
Ma'am,
brilliant
with
Are you
all due
available
respect,
tomorrow?
I don't have the brain capacity to ask for any more questions and get answers. A bed.
How much time do you have?
Understood. I'm just putting out
I
there in
have the
case you
best question. Are you available tomorrow?
Tomorrow night.
I can make time tomorrow after.
That would be great. Because
Okay.
now Ezra's gonna spend the next 72 hours drilling you with questions. I'm just gonna take the Vivi and put my hand on her shoulder and head towards wherever these rooms are. Like I'm done. I'm done talking. I'm going to go crash.
Yeah. Hi, you're my new hyperfixation and not in the way for them, and points to you.
Yeah. In the hall to the left, first 5 rooms down there are yours.
Thank you. She calls us. She immediately walks away.
I mean, in all honesty, I think Franklin's going to share the room because that's the only familiar thing right now. And like waking up in unfamiliar spaces seems like an awful idea.
Opens the door. We both goes in. Calls out, "Sleep over in my room if anyone wants."
And there's like 40 seconds of rage pillow screaming that people can clearly.
Ez is gonna look back at the 2 remaining and just be like, just no sell it. It's fine. Just no sell it.
And then probably silence.
All right, well, you all have a good night. Unless, again, you don't have any questions for me, but
I have so many questions for you.
Feel free to ask them if you don't want to go to bed right now.
How much time you got?
I suspect if I
night
answer that
long,
question
all
today,
night.
too long of a time period, it will be intense. So I'll say about an hour at most.
Oh. Okay. Then we better get started because I have way more than an hour's worth of questions planned.
She sits down at the like office table in there. If the 2 of you stay in here, then you hear what goes on. But I think from there, oh, good.
I was just gonna say, yeah, that I stick around.
Does you also stick around, or does you go to the bed?
You know what? I think you would chime in early and just be like, I have one question. What's your favorite dish?
And I think that's a perfect spot to end tonight's session. But before we go somewhere else in the city, there is a meeting of sorts happening. Camera pans into the ground and sinks deeper. Comes out into an opening in the sewers. Large open area. Distorted pipes jutting out from weird angles. The shapes of the walls are angled and weird, not at all flat or curved, or at least that you think you'd find in a sewer. And in this open space, there stands 2 figures. And they are flanked on either side of the room by dozens or maybe hundreds. The number is confusing and large. One of them takes off their cowboy hat, gives it a flip, unholsters the gun, shoots it, and it lands back on their head. Well, now we find ourselves at a, what is it called? Crossroads. You all can either storm out into the city, chaos, unorganized. The second figure steps up next to them. Or you can all follow our lead. And cause some real damage. This city will know that we stand atop the food chain. Who's with me? And that's what we're in tonight's session. Thank you all for coming to War of the Magi, Episode 2, Medusa. We're going to go around the table once more. Have everybody introduce themselves. Tell them, tell us what you got going on, where we can find you, and who you are. Let's start with, let's go with Paul first.
Hey everybody, I'm Paul. You can find me on HSC every once in a while. You can also find me most every Thursday on Apochromatic Unlimited doing our video game stream, just trying out new fun things. Outside of that, I am real chill right now. I mean, you can find me in April in Vancouver at the AEW pay-per-view, but that's a much further way away. We can talk about that later. But outside of that, yeah, I had a great time, and I think I'll go ahead and just pass the mic to Crystal, who's kind of been my partner in crime through this particular episode, as they are ridiculous.
Hello, I'm Crystal. She, her pronouns. You can find me here every Tuesday or on RPG Familiar on YouTube. Those are my two main places right now. I will pass it over to Lion.
I will ask Xtel real quick. Am I doing all the stuff at the end, or do you want to do it? Because if so, I'll go last.
I can do it. It's fine.
Okay, cool.
So you can be outside of your comfort zone still.
How thoughtful. Hey, y'all. It's Drake Lionheart. Most people call me Lion. I am the studio director for Tales from the Table Studios. I use they, he pronouns. I've had the pleasure of being Ezra Eisenhart tonight, who uses they, them, he, him pronouns, but really it's loose. Call them whatever. It's fine. You can find me online at It's Drake Lionheart on all socials, at least all of the relevant ones. Obviously, we try and avoid the ones with Nazis because fuck that. Other than this, you can find me here for pretty much everything. If I'm not on screen, I'm behind the camera doing production. You can also find me over on our Discord, a wonderful place full of incredible individuals. All of the people you see here in this cast, along with all of our cast across all of our shows, amazing creative storytellers, players, and more. Come say hi, hang out. We do movie nights. We're working on getting one going for March. We did miss this month because it's been a busy one for me, as we've been plotting and planning for Days of Tales 3, which we'll have a lot of info about very, very soon. And we're very excited to be able to do more with that. Next, you'll find me, I'm checking my calendar because I am tired and don't know what my brain does, but you'll find me next on Thursday. I think on Thursday you'll find me over, Tuesday? Today's Tuesday. I'm tired, ignore me. Anyway, you'll find me Wednesday night, that's tomorrow, on Live from the Apocalypse. We made it for Neon, our Cyberpunk Girl by Moonlight game. Which has been an absolutely wonderful time. I play Leo / Blacklight, who everyone thinks is dead, but really is just under a mask and is going to make it everyone's problem. I'm also in Eclipse, and it's not looking good, but boy, oh boy, we'll see how it goes. Other than that, you can find me every other Thursday here for All Mutant Kind, our mutant-themed masks actual play campaign. We had a phenomenal episode 1 that ended with an absolute travesty. You're going to want to come check that out. We'll be back not this Thursday, but next Thursday with another one. Other than that, you can find me here every other Sunday for Sundered Skies, a fabulous Ultimate game run by our amazing Xtel. It's great. It's been a wonderful game. The Skies are, as you might have figured out, sundered, and we've been trying to figure out what to do about it. And it is going at various levels of successful sometimes. But yeah, that's been a whole thing, and it's wonderful. I think that's everything for me right now. If not, someone will yell at me at some point, I'm sure, but it's fine. So have we tried unsundering them? That's a very good suggestion, Kate. Thank you. We will take it under advisement, but I don't know if that's the solution. Yeah, I
I mean,
think
nobody
that's it
suggested
for
it
me.
yet. Another person suggested it actually. So
No, that's fair. Yeah, I think that's
You
me.
pass
So
next.
I will throw it to Matt.
All right.
I said that's a
Thank
question
you.
because my brain is soup. I apologize. I'm just
I
gonna
will
put my head
take
down.
it. I will catch it. I'm Matt. He, him. Tonight I played you, he, they. I'm so excited to meet these secret villains. For you to meet these secret villains. I just got hung up on them saying food chains because you's got something to say about the food part of food chains. But you can find me everywhere as improv and RPG. This is such a blast. Thank y'all so much for having me. And I will pass it over to Tasha.
Okay, hello. My name is Natasha. I have been Mariela Galeon, aka Mari. You can find me everywhere on the internet at Natasha B Cosplays. You can find me over on Don't Kill My Character, on our superhero shenanigans, as well as our Sanguine Scourge shows, which I'm very happy to be on both. In terms of that, not many shows going on at the moment until later. However, I am getting my cosplays all set for Awesome Con, as I'm very excited for that very fun convention in DC that will be in mid-March. So if anyone is going, please reach out. I'd love to meet people. And then I think that rounds it back to Excel.
Hi. I was not prepared for this, even though I was prepared for this. I am Extel. You can find me at Extra the King on all the socials. I am the social media manager here, Tales from the Table Studios, as well as a resident tail slinger and all that good stuff. You can find me, let's see, this Thursday on Don't Kill My Character for Sanguine Scourge Camarilla, where I'm a player. It's a wonderful time. I play as Zamiti. He's the best, actually, and he's not a murderous psychopath. He's not at all out there doing wild stuff. Don't worry about it.
You're not
But
being
yes,
violent.
good
Are you
time.
really
You
being
know,
a Zamisi?
exactly. Exactly. He has become, unfortunately, he has become a landlord. So that's, that's a whole thing. Yeah. If you didn't think he was bad before,
That's so La Sombra of you.
but it's a wonderful time. Hey, why is everybody doubting me? It's fine. But you can catch me also on Don't Kill My Character for superhero shenanigans, where I play Leo King. No relation to Vera King or Leah King. Or maybe, who knows? Maybe I have like a weird family tree of my characters. You can also catch me here for Sundered Skies, for All Mutant Kind, and for anything else that pops up on this channel, most likely. So catch me there. I'm trying to think of other. You can catch me on Start Playing for all that good stuff. I'll run Vampire for you, and I'll traumatize your characters consensually. Don't worry about it. It won't. It'll be all right. Maybe for you, it'll be fun. For them, it'll be hell. So. Think about that. And what's up coming up for the channel here? We talked about that a little bit, but Days of Tales 3 is we're still accepting volunteers, I believe. Correct, Lion? Lion's got a cat tail, so we're still
Sorry,
accepting
my audio went
volunteers.
out. It's back now.
Oh,
Don't know what I missed.
You're
It's
good.
back now.
I said we're still accepting volunteers, correct? We haven't closed it down yet, I don't think.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
always looking for more people interested in playing, producing, doing giveaways, talking on panels, everything and anything. We're always looking for anyone who wants to participate.
So come on by for Days of Tales 3. That's my brain. We're raising money for immigrant Defenders Law Center. I think that's
Immigrant
the way it
Defenders
was.
Law Center. Yep.
For a second, I felt like I was mixing up the words. I was like, I got the right words, but they're in the right order. And yeah, the point of that is fuck ice.
Fuck ice.
So come on by and talk shit about ice.
March
It's
19th through the
It'll
22nd.
be a great time. We're raising money for. We're in unprecedented times, everybody, and how we wish they were precedented. But unfortunately, they are not. So we must stick together as a community and help each other out. And that's the whole point of it. Just community, making sure that we're all taking care of each other as we need it. So a big fuck you to Ice and a big love you to you all, because we all have our own stories. We all have our own lives that we live. And we are grateful for each and every one of you that come by to partake in our stories. And yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for coming by. And well, remember to always tell your tales. Good night, everybody. Stick around for the raid.